Welcome back to New World Tank Mastery, where I, Ty James, your resident tank constructing tanky extraordinaire guy, run you through the different dungeons and events and different types of content, New World, and show you how to tank them efficiently and effectively as far as doing pulls, bosses, and things like that. Today, we are running Ennead, and we're going to see how this goes. This is, once again, a random pickup group, so I'm not sure exactly who any of these people are or how well that they do things, but we're going to find out. So, hello, team. From the entrance, we're going to come running here. We're going to cut over to the right here. Try to avoid pulling all that. Oh, this guy pulled the aggro. Come on, bro. You're going to go ahead and get your taunts off here. Make sure we get this automation. That's like the main guy that does the most damage. See how he runs? I'm going to line of sight him right here with this pillar. See that? So that that laser doesn't just burn me in the face and forces him to kind of come up. I'm going to keep this taunt on that scarab. We're going to get these guys down. I'm keeping this line of sight because I'm going to go over there and grab him in a second. All right, so grab the aggro on this archer. Then we're going to cut over here, and we're going to pull Mr. Shy and these scarabs kind of up these stairs a little bit more. I'd like to kind of get up the stairs, so I'm kind of stuck with these guys. About right here, so that I'm line of sight making him come back. See how he comes back? And we're going to get another taunt off on him because for some reason, he is not liking us keeping aggro. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab this archer so he's not jamming my DPS. And then I'm going to go grab this other guy up here. All right, so we have this automation. Take these guys all down here. Oh, we have another teammate that's, I don't know, what is he doing? He's just joining the group. He's like, oh, hey, guys. Hi. Well, hello, teammate. Once you're done with that automation, then the gate opens and you can go through. Same kind of basic principles, line of sighting, range people, bringing them all. You're going to go ahead and tank these two guys right here. Rule of thumb, even though this is an M1, I don't want to get too far ahead of my team, right? Because in M2s and M3s, that can cause a problem. So as long as you stay out of that red as you're going by those minions, then you're not going to aggro those minions. But we're going to grab these constructs over here. And hopefully my team doesn't heal or pull that aggro off me, because we're going to take them all the way up here to these sphinxes. Try to burn them all down at once. Ta-da. Like so. And honestly, it doesn't really matter if you pick up the aggro on these guys, because you're just going to drag them. Let me get the aggro here. And I've got them to this automation. And I'm going to bring everybody over to Horon right here, because he's a range guy, right? So I want to try and burn them all down at once, so I need to bring them to him, because he likes to jump back and forth, shoot from a distance, and it's just easier to be on top of him and let those other mobs come to you. So once you defeat Horon, this gate's going to open, and you're going to go ahead and run through, like so. Pick up your next respawn point. I'm not too sure exactly what drops in Ennead. I don't remember like which artifact, if any, or if anything great. But I'm sure there's good stuff, or else people probably wouldn't run it. But just don't quote me. I'm gonna bring him back to this other pillar. I'm gonna bring him back. So I like having him on this pillar, facing me and not my team, so my team gets the back damage. And also so that his cleaves and his main skills, like so, I can use the pillar to block, like that. Ta-da. So just like that, at the higher difficulty, that does a lot of damage. So having that pillar right there to where you can kind of line of sight that little laser is a sneaky little way of dealing with that mechanic. All right. So my teammates should be doing the same thing. They stand by the pillars, hitting them from range, and then they can line of sight that little laser with the pillars and stop from getting blasted in the face. But maybe they don't know that. I don't know. That always happens to me. So you go through the teleporter and you run up here to this here checkpoint. This gate's going to open. We're going to run straight in and just grab this aggro off of Mr. Corrupted Cyclops. Kind of same concept. I like to face him away in case his little laser eyeball wants to attack my team. I don't want that to happen. One of my DPSs here is not a very good dodger. I don't think he's had the training of dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Because he seems to be going down quite a bit. Even when I have the aggro, however that works. So you're going to come up here. You're going to grab these guys. This is if you want gold. You need these 3 mobs if you want to get gold for the extra rewards. Because I found if I don't go after these 3 mobs, sometimes I don't get the gold. So I like burning these guys down while my team moves on. So now that I got them, because I found if I don't get those 3 guys, no, even if I do a fast clear, somehow I get silver. I don't know if it's a bug and it's only affected me, but that's happened. So once you do that, you're going to cut back through here to the left. And you're going to do a nice big pull here. I'm going to go ahead and grab this archer. I'm going to grab these guys and Lucius. I'm going to bring them to Lucius here. And I like to bring him up these stairs a little bit. Just so that I line of sight those archers. Like so. Whacking him in the face. I don't want to get too close to that archer and then taunt, because then I can end up pulling that aggro, and I really don't want to do that. Oh, don't go over there, you son of a biscuit. I'll let range get him. All right. Once I grab this here trash loot. Oh, no, they aggroed everybody. Come on, boys. Why? So the problem is once you aggro, that door's not going to open. If you don't aggro everybody, then it doesn't open the door. All right, so we're going to jam up here. Going to cut across, and now we come up to General Crassus. He likes to spawn some ads, like so. We're going to go ahead and grab all the aggro. Keep it off our team. I'm going to retaunt again in case I lost anybody. I'm going to heavy attack to rend. And also, I want to try and get his little block here stand broken. Okay, so now he's going to move to his next phase. I can keep attacking him. He's going to summon some more of these little legionnaires. I'm going to go ahead and grab their aggro. And then he switches to ranged from that phase until this next phase where he summons these Cyclopses. So I'm going to get the aggro on the Cyclopses. This, you have to be careful because they can do a shit ton of damage with their little laser eye beams, like so. So be aware of where they are and just continue to burn the boss. Otherwise, if you're not paying attention to where their eyeballs are and you're just sitting in their lasers, they're going to like assassinate you. Once you go through there, you're going to pick up this respawn point. You're going to head to the right. We're going to grab these 2 dudes. Let's grab them. We're going to cut over here. We're going to try and stay out of the range. Oh, that guy pulls them anyways. Well done. What a nerd. So you don't want to do that. You want to stay out of that circle because we're not trying to pull all this aggro yet. What are these guys doing? Holy moly. So we're going to grab Shah over here. Okay, and we're going to bring them up these stairs. It's much easier to bring them up the stairs up here. That way we can clump them in a group. So if that archer isn't just plinking us from range, we're keeping them clumped up in a little group here. But my team is just doing whatever the heck they want for some reason. Making it have to run back and forth. We need this construct. So if that gate hasn't opened, the reason why is because this construct never got pulled. Which is why it's better for the tank to run up there and pull everybody and do it the right way instead of everybody just running in and going balls to the wall, doing whatever they want. So here we have Anpu and Heru. This guy likes to charge at your team, so I like keeping him right here by this here pylon. The reason being is when he charges, hopefully when my team realizes he's going to charge, he runs into this pylon here, like that. So when he does that, it stuns him, and we can put in a shit ton of damage on him. Again. So I like to tank him right here under this crystal, or pylon, whatever you want to call it, so that he keeps headbutting it. Once he's down, Heru's going to go ahead and spawn right here. And we're going to pick him up. And we're going to face him away from the team. At one point, he starts charging the pillars. Everybody needs to choose a pillar. And when he does that, everybody's got to interact with the pillars. So right now, he's going to charge the pillars. So it's better for a DPS and the healers to do this part so that you don't have to come back and get the aggro. Right? So you want everybody to choose a pillar and stay on that pillar. But this other DPS does not know what he's doing, so I'm going to have to do it. Which is fine, whatever. More efficiently. So now they're both going to respawn up. So I'm going to go ahead and grab both's aggro. And you have to burn them down pretty much simultaneously. Okay? Otherwise, so I like to clump them both together. If you don't burn them down about the same time, right, then they will keep respawning and re-giving each other health. Right? So I'm going to keep the aggro. This is why it's important for a DPS to hold that pillar so that I can just do my job in keeping both people kind of set up together like so. Boom. And that's how you do them. And that's Ennead. The problem is a lot of times you have people that don't know the mechanics. They don't know which to do the pylons or anything like that. But as long as you follow those steps, the first guy, you keep him under a pylon so he keeps headbutting it, knocking him out. And then the second guy, you make sure that everybody's kind of assigned a pillar because otherwise, if you're having to run back and forth, you're dealing with the pillar, not maintaining aggro. And you want to maintain aggro. So if you notice, we got gold because we got enough of the enemies killed that gave us enough points because we went and killed those 3 extra enemies. It's just, I've known, for some reason, it always happens to me, if I skip those 3 enemies, I keep getting silver. Even with 0 respawns or 0 anything else, for some reason, if I skip those 3 little extra mobs on the left-hand side there, I've been getting silver. Even with a fast clear time. Like this clear time, let me show you. Well, it's 12:50. Somebody died with 1 respawn. We didn't get that many gatherables, right? But because we killed almost 50 or over 50% of the enemies and getting those extra 3 mobs because we didn't kill all 12 named enemies. That keeps you in a point value to where you can still get gold. That's what I found. If you want to skip it, I'm sure you can skip it, and maybe the clear time would be a little faster by like 20 seconds or something. And then boom, you get another gold rating, so you get extra, materials. So other than that, that's Ennead. Very simple, very easy. It could have gone smoother, but our DPS were kind of pulling mobs away from the way they need to be pulled. So if I do another one, maybe I'll record it and show you how the smooth way goes. Otherwise, there you go. That's Ennead. If you found any value watching this video, please hit that like button. It just helps get the video out to more people that are interested in tanking New World. Subscribe if you haven't already to keep up to date on all the videos I'm doing regarding New World content. More to come. Check out the playlist of the other dungeons if you need to find out some extra little tips on how to tank those. And other than that, have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next video.